Welcome. Thank you for taking a moment this week to rest or reflect during this season of Advent. This is Sarah Storvik sharing this week's devotion. Whether you are listening in your car or taking a break during your workday or settled in at home, you are invited to join others in this opening prayer. God of light and comfort, open up words from Isaiah for me this week. Grace my week with whatever word of comfort you know that I need. I know that you are always with me, and yet at the same time I wait for your coming in a new way this Christmas. Remind me that you are always reaching out to us in every season. As we try to prepare our hearts and prepare for you, make me ready to receive your saving love in a way that is more meaningful than ever. Amen. Isaiah chapter 40 begins with a call, with a command. Comfort, oh comfort my people. How many of you are seeking or sharing comfort this month? We may be baking comfort food, or delivering comforting treats. Cozy slippers might be on a wish list. We try to keep the cold and dark at bay with twinkling lights and candles. John and I have a young granddaughter with a new love for her stuffed puppy. She's discovered the comfort found in patting and cuddling a pretend friend. In Isaiah 40, God's messengers, his angels, are to give comfort to God's people. In a different way, each of us is invited into the comfort of God's grace. We read in Isaiah 40 these words of grace. Speak tenderly to Jerusalem and cry to her that she has served her term, that her penalty is paid, that she has received from the Lord's hand double. They are free. A new lease on life is theirs. Is that not the gift we all need to receive this Advent? How will we unwrap the gift of God's comfort this week? It may not look like a cozy blanket or a warm cup of cocoa, although maybe it will. Could you gift cocoa time to someone who could use that sort of comfort? Where can you rest with God, letting God remind you to let him carry you a while? Let his comfort wash over you. What tender words of comfort or grace would you like to hear from God? How will you create space to listen or watch for those words? Find a time this week. Yes, you may have to work to create a few spare minutes, but the season of Advent is a time gift. Advent encourages us to make the time. Set aside lists and take a deep breath. Light a candle or sit in the glow of a fireplace, even if it is one on your television or the phone. Picture 2 lit candles from an Advent wreath, the candle of hope and the candle of peace. A powerful memory for me was the time a friend texted a photo of lit candles from their home. They had lit candles for me, knowing that I faced a serious surgery the next morning. Their candle prayers gave me comfort. To whom could you text a candle prayer this week? Jesus' coming to us at Christmas holds countless gifts. One of them is comfort. We can take comfort in these words, still in Isaiah 40, but a few verses later. Every valley shall be lifted up, and every mountain and hill be made low. The uneven ground shall become level, and the rough places a plain. Then in verse 11, we read, He will feed his flock like a shepherd. He will gather the lambs in his arms and carry them. Picture him carrying a beloved lamb in his arms or a tired sheep over his shoulders. These words from the prophet Isaiah remind us that God is here for us now, offering comfort for today and courage for the future. We need not wait for Christmas to share that comfort and courage with those who need a message of comfort today, or when you cross paths with that person this week. A poet I like clearly understands the need for comfort. Her name is Jan Richardson. She shares a poem that fits this Advent season. Blessed are you who bear the light. Blessed are you who bear the light in unbearable times, who testify to its endurance amid the unendurable, who bear witness to its persistence when everything seems in shadow and grief. Blessed are you in whom the light lives, in whom the brightness blazes, your heart a chapel, an altar where in the deepest night can be seen the fire that shines forth in you, in unaccountable faith, in stubborn hope, in love that illumines every broken thing it finds. Where can you bear light this week? How might you lean into God's comfort and promise? Let's close with a prayer for today from the words of Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in right paths for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I fear no evil, for you are with me. You are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. God, you are our true comfort. Comfort me and draw me into your work in the world around me, that I can share your comfort and light in the days ahead. Amen.